What is up, friends? It is time to finish off season 4. I'm ready for it, so I hope you guys are as well. And coming off of last episode, I can imagine it's going to be great. I am really hoping that no significant character deaths happen or anything like that, since that's obviously where the last season finale took us. But besides that, I can imagine that there's going to be some stuff surrounding Werner, because he obviously dipped when he shouldn't have, even after Mike gave him a phone call, which I'm starting to get suspicious on who he called there. But then I'm also hoping that we see Jimmy still at Kim's place and them resolving a little bit of their issues, because they blew up big time to the point where they almost broke up and Jimmy was moved out. At least I'm hoping that I interpreted the end of that scene right, where he is going to end up staying and Kim is still going to be by his side, because they're such a great duo. And so I'm ready to hop into this one, and if you enjoy watching along with me, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people and helps the channel grow. And of course, you can check out the full-length reaction on my Patreon, link for that in the description below. And of course, you'll need your own copy of the show to watch along with me there, but they are uploaded ahead of time, so if you'd like to get them earlier than YouTube, definitely check that out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and finish off season 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Charles McGill, senior partner at Hamlin McGill. I stand before you to vouch for my brother.
Oh yes, man, Chuck back in a scene. I'm stoked for this. I've missed his actor so much.
You cannot leave. I'm up next. You're never gonna forgive yourself for missing it.
All right, Jimmy, I'll stay for
Great.
a little while.
You won't.
Nice. Chuck did do some good things. Obviously, later on, it was mostly negative things, but I always love seeing them share good moments with each other.
I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me.
The words almost feel like he could be singing directly to Chuck right now. Definitely not his best performance, though. Jimmy's, that is.
The winner takes it all. That's you. The loser standing strong.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, this is fantastic, but also it's so sad as well, knowing what happens in the future. Why couldn't we have gotten this version of their relationship, I mean?
Building me a fence. Building me a home.
Hey, dude, Chuck's got a good voice, man. He's killing it right now.
Loses someone dear. The winner takes it all.
Oh, great cut. I was loving that, though. I could have watched that for a while. A few more numbers.
HHMM. So that's better. HHM is just, no? Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just realized I didn't put 2 and 2 together, but Chuck is single right now, and he's handling himself fine in front of all the lights. So clearly Rebecca wasn't the catalyst for that. Man, what happened to them to cause their relationship to just go in the dumpster? Because this is way later than I assumed they'd already hated each other.
He's got a 3.5-hour jump on us, but he started out on foot, which gives us a fighting chance. He doesn't have his passport, so he's probably not headed to the airport.
Oh, interesting. So they're assuming that he hasn't gone completely yet. And if they say he's on foot, maybe it wasn't that other dude's tool that he was using.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I arranged for my wife to wire me money from Frankfurt, Germany to the U.S.
Dude, this is great, doing a little bit of digging. Hopefully he just finds him at the branch and problem solved just that quick.
We saw the notice about the law library dedication this weekend. Today was the anniversary of...
I can't believe it's been a year.
Still doesn't make any sense.
I want to believe that Jimmy is actually broken up, but at the same time, I know what he's done in the past, and I feel like maybe it's just for show.
How'd it look?
How'd it feel?
Felt like I looked sad.
Oh man, dude, it's gotta be hard for Kim to see him like this a little bit, even though she's helping him get back into the law world. But it's extra rough seeing him have absolutely no emotions here after that intro.
I'm looking for a Werner Ziegler.
I'm sorry, even if he was here, it's not company policy to give out customer information.
He is my brother-in-law, and we're very worried about him.
Nice, dude. Always got something up his sleeve. Please tell me this guy just gives up the info. He doesn't know what he's mixed up in.
I have his insulin in a cooler out in the car, and I was hoping I would get here ahead of him.
Look, yeah, he was here, but you missed him. He left about an hour ago.
Oh man, he's not too far behind, but at least he got some sort of a trail to follow.
Just took the money and left.
Well, not right away. He made a couple calls on the payphone.
And what, just wandered off on foot?
I think one of his calls was for a cab.
You see what company? It was regular taxi.
Now Mike is hot on the trail doing all sorts of digging. That just might be enough info though.
For what it's worth, I believe him. He said he'd be gone 4 days. He's not gone to any cops. This is about him wanting to see his wife, plain and simple.
I appreciate Mike's confidence and optimism in him, but Gus looks ready to kill somebody.
Landing in Denver 9 hours from now.
And they'll follow her from the airport to wherever he's holed up, and then there's another way to play this.
Shoot, man, I had a feeling that they'd have to kill Werner if he went away like this. If anyone can convince Gus to do something different, though, it's Mike.
You can find him.
This is on me. I'll fix it. Yeah. You get everybody back in. Get them on the phone to every cab company.
Jeez, dude, I love the editing of this show, man. Cutting off scenes quickly, but showing something that answers what was said.
I won't lie. It's been a tough year. But I'm proud to say Hamlin McGill is back and going strong. It's his lasting legacy, which is why this couldn't be more appropriate.
Oh man, Howard has cleaned up so much since the last time we saw him. Maybe Jimmy's speech to him actually did some magic.
We want to thank you.
Me? No, I didn't donate any of this. I'm just a guest.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I heard someone say you paid for all of it.
Yeah.
I love that they're filming him. They're all over the place. What is going on right now?
I happen to know Mr. James McGill paid for the reading room himself.
Really? The brother did this?
I saw him write the check.
You know when you see those three that Jimmy's got some sort of scheme going. There's no way they can question his sincerity anymore.
$23,000. I can't believe I wrote a $23,000 check for this. I don't even see anyone from the Bar Association in there.
Wait, so Jimmy actually did pay for it? That wasn't a lie. That's impressive, the lengths they're going to. This better work.
I'm starving. Those little hamburgers are looking good. I'm allowed to pay for the food, but I'm too sad to eat.
One of the costs of running a scheme, you don't even get to enjoy yourself. I don't know what's gonna happen though, because obviously he's gotta end up as a lawyer to be Better Call Saul, or Saul Goodman, I mean, not just the name of his company. Aw, man, Lalo's not subtle enough for Mike. He spotted him pretty quickly. Are we finally gonna see a more intimidating side of him? I was thinking that maybe he was gonna put the chewed gum there so Lalo couldn't enter in after him, but he's got some other play. Oh, okay, so it does have something to do with the little parking ticket thing. Is he gonna try and insert that as a ticket so it gets stuck? It's even better if Lalo can't exit. Oh, dude, what a great play. That's genius. And it was smart to let another car separate him and Lalo, so it's not like he can just drive through anyway.
The machine is stuck. The north gate.
Whoa, okay, there's a bit of a Salamanca move right there. Jeez, that poor innocent guy. I don't think he's gonna find Mike again anytime soon.
This is Marcy Ramirez. She's from Moriarty High. She's captain of the debate team. What's your strategy going to be, Marcy?
I think it'll...
This is Franklin Pickett.
Dude, the editing is elite. I freaking love this. Is this part of like a scholarship fund or something?
What can you tell us about your play? It's Theodora. How did you get interested in Ethiopia?
Well,
Christy, what's it like working with elders?
it was...
Raymond.
Oh man, this is such an entertaining way to do this. I don't know if it's cutting off because these kids aren't passing or if they're even just looking for one specifically or what the deal is.
Franklin Pickett, Theodora Moon, Tristan Bolger, 3 votes each, and Christy Esposito, 1 vote. Well, looks like we have 3 scholarships to give and 3 frontrunners.
Oh man, I wonder if Jimmy's gonna want to fight for that 1 vote person just because it reminds him of himself.
The 1 vote for Christy Esposito, that was me. For what it's worth, I think we should give her another look.
That's the shoplifter.
That's right. I mean, her grades are good.
Oh, geez, this is definitely reminiscent of Jimmy's childhood, no doubt. He had some ups and downs, but clearly he's a good lawyer.
Someone who doesn't have a perfect record, you know, who's made mistakes and faced the consequences. Maybe she brings something that the others don't.
He's making a case for himself here as well, that he should be let back in the law.
You didn't get it. They dangle these things in front of you. They tell you you got a chance, but I'm sorry, it's a lie. Because they'd already made up their mind and they knew what they were going to do before you walked in the door.
Oh, dude, he's just lighting a fire in her. Is this something Jimmy wish was told to him?
And the higher you rise, the more they're going to hate you. Good, good. You rub their noses in it. You make them suffer. Remember, the winner takes it all.
Oh gosh, man, now the advice isn't so good. He's gonna turn her into a bit of a monster. Love scenes like this where we can see Jimmy's true feelings come out. And I realized that he used the same line from the opening scene, the winner takes it all. Oh man, so angry. Whoa, dude, Jimmy, it's about time, man. And you know this is genuine because he's completely alone. Love finally seeing Jimmy feel the loss. I knew there was still something deep down in him.
Did they find his brother-in-law? Is he okay?
No, we haven't found him yet. We're really worried.
Oh no, and now he knows about Werner. He's gonna dig deeper. This poor attendant is meeting all the baddest dudes, though. What, dude? He got up there that fast? Man is an athlete. No way. I would be absolutely terrified. Okay, I knew he had to be more intimidating than he'd been letting on. Oh no, he just straight up killed him, didn't he? Please tell me he just knocked him out, but I have a feeling Fred is dead. Lalo is unfortunately capable of the last thing we need right now.
This is Werner?
Yes? Who is this?
I'm calling on behalf of Gustavo Fring.
Bro, that's Lalo on the other line, is it not? How did he find him before Mike?
Do you remember what your instructions were?
Certainly. They are to finish clearing the debris, then begin the south wall.
Werner, stop talking, my guy. You are ruining the entire operation, and we've come so far.
Werner?
Werner? Michael. Is that you?
Dude, this guy's great in this role. I love his character already. He knew exactly what was going on.
I can say whatever I want. To the board, I'm still that guy.
Well, you gotta say something.
Wait, dude, was the emotion in the car because he was realizing what he told the girl is how the board views him and that they've already made up their mind even before he goes in to be reheard?
I'll take care of it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
gosh, dude. Mike really is gonna have to kill him, isn't he? I mean, I can understand why, because of the risk now. That's kind of sad, man.
What did you think was going to happen?
I thought I would come back and my friend Michael would be very, very angry. But in time, he would understand and forgive.
Man, I underestimated Werner's stupidity. Dude did not understand the seriousness of this situation. I really thought Kai was gonna be enemy number one.
Ah, please, Michael. I go back now. I go back in the morning. What difference can it make?
It's not gonna happen.
Dang, dude, and the way he's speaking to him right now, he thinks this situation is absolutely no big deal. I feel like he's just angering Mike more.
If Werner, nothing you can say or do will make anyone trust you again.
I will go home. I will never breathe a word of this ever.
It's too late, my guy, and I think he's starting to realize why he's out here in the middle of nowhere. Mike believed him once, he's not gonna believe him again.
Give me the phone, I call her now. Give it to me.
Calm down. She can't suspect. It doesn't matter what you tell her as long as she goes back where she belongs.
Man, Mike is too good for this world. This specific world of people, I mean, because I can't believe he's giving him an opportunity to save her.
Margarete, hör mir zu. Jetzt halt die Klappe! Du musst zurück nach Hause. Nein, das kommt überhaupt nicht in Frage. Das ist meine Arbeit. Das muss ich machen.
Oh man, this is heartbreaking knowing that this is their last conversation and it's gonna be them at each other's throats. But he's gotta do what he's gotta do to save her.
There are so many stars visible in New Mexico. I will walk out there to get a better look.
Oh man, what a wonderful scene. Dude, they're so good at every single moment of this show. The filmmakers, that is. Great acting from Werner as well. Man, absolutely impeccable filmmaking. That was so well done. I feel like that moment is when Mike really transforms into who we know him as in Breaking Bad. I feel like Werner was like the last chance at him trying to have any positive relationships or trusting people.
I feel like we've been talking about this forever, and now here it is. An architectural feat.
Gale always admiring at the highest degree. This is definitely going to be his sanctuary for a while until Walter comes along.
I am certain that I could do a rudimentary cook.
Not until it is ready.
I was just exploring possibilities. I am gonna go up.
Completely different tone than when we first saw Gus show up to his lab or classroom. He's not very friendly there. Always got to make sure people know who's in charge.
I remember quite clearly the day you came home from the hospital. You can't imagine the joy on Mom's face. I can honestly say I never saw her happier.
Oh man, maybe he's actually taking the words to heart more this time. That doesn't seem like a rehearsed pause.
I was going to try to move you all with my brother's eloquent words. You know, pull on your heartstrings. This letter's between me and him, and it should stay that way.
Oh, I love this. I don't think this was planned. I think he's calling in audible, but this is very mature of Jimmy right here.
Lacked ambition. I always cut corners. I mean, for me to live up to the standards of Charles McGill, I mean, look at me. I'll never be as respected.
This is amazing. I really feel like this may be the first time in a long time that he's being 100% sincere and honest.
I'll do everything in my power to be worthy of the name McGill. And if you decide I'm not a lawyer, I'll still try to be the best man that I can be.
This is elite stuff, man. Just perfect writing. He's actually taking his own advice that he was giving before.
I never had a chance to write him a letter and to tell him all the things that I should have. And I gotta believe that somehow he knows.
Wow, man, that's an incredible scene. That's definitely one of my favorite moments. I wasn't expecting that moment to hit so hard, but it was really getting to me there.
They have to reinstate you. Right?
Yeah, did you see those suckers? That one asshole was crying. He had actual tears. Jesus, Kim. Listen.
Oh my gosh, he did it again, man. I can never trust Jimmy, man. What? How is he that cold? Kim's reaction was the same as mine, brokenhearted.
There's some good news.
Believe me, I already know.
Oh, good. And if you want to come with me to the office, there's some paperwork for you to sign.
Absolutely.
Wow, dude. Just unbelievable filmmaking that they can lead along their audience like that. I believed 100% he was telling the truth in that courtroom.
I'm not going to be practicing under the name McGill.
Wait, Jimmy, what?
It's all good, man.
Oh my gosh, dude. That is a perfectly executed moment, and he finally fully becomes Saul Goodman right there. The transformation is complete. I don't think there is a shred of Jimmy McGill left in there. He died in that courtroom. Man, I was so taken aback because I really believed, like him, that he was being genuine right there, and then he just revealed his hand. He is an absolutely changed individual, and I am as well when it comes to looking at Jimmy. The performance at the end of this episode by Bob Odenkirk may be one of my favorite acting pieces that I've ever seen, just because he was basically acting within acting. There were so many layers to that moment because he's playing the character of Jimmy McGill, but he's also playing everybody else in the courtroom, making him think, including me, that he was 100% genuine there. And at the end of it, he just reveals his hand to Kim, that it was all a facade and that he really has no emotions left in his body. And the writing really just blows my mind because 4 seasons of material were building up to that one moment when Jimmy officially becomes Saul Goodman. If everything hadn't been done as perfectly as it had been up to that point by the showrunners, that moment would not have been as impactful as it was. And I don't know what's going to happen in the 5th season or the upcoming 6th season, but I feel like that moment right there is the whole purpose of having a Better Call Saul spin-off show in the first place. That feels like what we were working towards the entire time, and so I absolutely love that that is when they decided to end the episode and the season, because it could not have been a more fitting point. And I love the camera angle choices as well during the end, where they didn't do like a super up close shot of Kim watching him walk away. They chose to film her more from a distance, because I have to believe that symbolizes Jimmy distancing himself from Kim, whether he is intending to or not. I feel like that is the end of any chance of a relationship they had, because Kim realizes exactly who he is at this point and what is going on through his mind. I don't know how she could ever trust him again, because even after running all of their schemes, I don't think she had seen a more convincing performance that ended up being fake after all. And after finally reaching this point in Jimmy's character development, when he finally becomes Saul Goodman, I cannot wait to go back and revisit Breaking Bad, because I feel like all of the scenes with him are going to hold so much more weight, knowing all the backstory and everything that led him to get to that point. And obviously they probably hadn't planned everything out by the time they were filming the Breaking Bad stuff, but I'm sure at the very least those scenes will be marginally more significant, if not hugely more significant. And so this is just such an incredible show. I can't believe what I'm watching half the time. It feels like a 20,000 piece puzzle that's being assembled right before our eyes, and we don't often see the bigger picture until the last second, and then realize that every little piece they put in each scene ended up being super integral for the entire plot to make sense and to be impactful. And so it's just a masterpiece in my opinion, and I can't even imagine what's going to happen in season 5. And I've been so focused on those last moments with Jimmy for obvious reasons that I haven't really talked too much about the rest of it, but I really enjoyed finally definitely seeing a different side of Lalo Salamanca, because he is pretty intimidating when he's on a mission, whether it was climbing up into the top of that building and dropping down on the other side and killing that attendant, or just chasing down Mike or talking on the phone with Werner. He's definitely one to be wary of in the future, so I can't wait to see his character more developed, at least I assume become more developed in the next season, and how his relationship with Gus and everyone else is going to be. But with the Werner situation, I thought that whole scene was absolutely incredible. This entire episode was just a work of art, man. And so, like I said, I feel like that was a huge step in Mike's character as well, in becoming kind of the more hardened individual that he is, or at least that we know him to be from Breaking Bad. And so many big character moments in this that I feel like the dynamic could change in a big way for season 5, but I absolutely cannot wait. And I can't wait especially to see some more future Saul Goodman footage, because at the beginning of this season we got some amazing stuff, and so I'm looking forward to what they do there. But I hope you all enjoyed watching along with me for this episode and for this whole season. And if you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel grow. And of course, you can check out the full-length reaction on my Patreon, link for that in the description below. And until the next season, I look forward to seeing you all later. Peace.